Good evening. My name is Maureen Power, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada. My main objective is to hopefully remove you from your everyday stresses and to help you to develop your creativity through stamping. I try to go live every Wednesday evening with some inspiration, some card or technique or something for you to help develop your creativity. Right now, there's a few announcements. If I have maybe I'll use this tonight to give you an idea. This is the stamp positional tool, the new stamp positional tool. I don't have the paper yet that comes with that, but I'm going to use it tonight. I haven't used it yet myself. What I want to do tonight is a card. I actually did not change anything other than the sentiment about this card. I loved it so much. Girl Pattijohn, I can't remember her first name. Wanda, I think. Anyway, like I said, this card, it just really, I really took to this card, so I didn't change anything about it. She used it as a sympathy card, and by all means, it would be perfect for a sympathy card. But I needed some birthday cards, so I did it as a birthday card. Some announcements. This stamp, this is what I started to tell you. The stamp positioning tool is part of your starter kit this month if you become a demonstrator. And you don't have to do what I'm doing. You can be a demonstrator simply for the benefit of getting your discount, okay? You get $165 worth of product for $135, no shipping, no taxes. That in itself would cost you over $200, but you're only spending $135. You no longer get a paper pumpkin in the package, but this month, this is a $67 value. You will get this for free. And I'll show you a little bit about it tonight. I'll use it on the card that I'm doing. I don't have the paper yet that comes with it. Once I get that, I'll do a more detailed description or demonstration for this. The other thing I wanted to mention to you is if you had bonus points last month, if you accumulated bonus points and you would have gotten an email from Stampin' Up! With your codes on it, you can cut and paste those codes or copy those codes into your order form online and redeem them. They need to be redeemed before month end. And remember, this month is not 31 days, so keep that in mind too. What else is there that's going on? I'm not really sure. Oh, anybody who is a demonstrator and Montreal, there is an event in Montreal, and Genevieve Coe plus Sarah Douglas, the CEO of Stampin' Up, is going to be there for that. I would love to go. I got a feeling it's going to be costly to get off this island, but anyway, I will put it out there that if you are a demonstrator, you are welcome to join, and I think registration is open for that now. Let me turn the camera around and we'll get started on this card. I can see a few people have joined, but I can't see comments. I hate this Facebook. Ever since it made changes, I can't turn my phone, because when I go this way, which is where I'd like to go, it puts me either sideways or upside down. Okay, so this is the card. And if you noticed, I scored. Okay, so it's white on white. And you can see how that would be lovely for a sympathy card. And the DSP that I'm using on that is the Splendid Autumn. And the last time I checked, it was still available. I don't have much of that left. There's what I got left. But I found that the cut-off pieces were perfect for this. I used the arch dies. Now, when I cut out, first thing I did is I cut out all of the pieces of this that I wanted, and that was using this die here, okay? Then I put the two dies together using our masking paper. So I just cut off a little strip and put it down here, and that kept this together so that I had exactly the same, because I cut out 3 of these and I glued them together to make it thick. Can you see that? There's 3 of them glued together. In order to get them exactly the same size so that they fit snugly, I used the masking tape and put it on here. Now I can just peel that off after, and matter of fact, I'll probably do that tonight because I am finished doing these cards. So that is 3 of those glued together with liquid glue, just to give it some depth. And what I'm going to do, I've decided, okay, I've got a lot of, oh, that's my piece for now. And I had done a craft and sip this week. I had done cards. I'll show you the card, actually. Just give me a second. Craft and sip, we had done these cards, and I had used, like, these came out of these. So I'm keeping these because the other side is solid, a solid color, and I will make cards from those. So you can, that's called your negative, and you can use your negatives for different things too. I don't throw away much until I know I can't use it. Okay, so that's the paper that I was using, and you can, like I said, you can still get that, but it's very conducive to this type of a picture. What else? Then I decided that I would use some gems on these cards. I had done a whole bunch for an event, a swap actually, and I don't think I put any gems on them. But then tonight I was looking at it and saying, you know, you can put gems on these. So I was going to go with the pearls, and then I decided, no, I think what I'll do, this one I could use the purple. So let's just, matter of fact, I could use the purple on this one better. Yeah, I'm going to use the purple on this one. So on this one, you have the light purple and the dark purple. So I'm going to take the light. I'm going to put one there and just one there. I don't need to overdo it. And on this one, I think I'll use the green. Will I use this dark green or the light? No, I'll use the dark green. And these gems here are called the low profile sparkling dots. These ones here are purple fine shimmer gems. So I'm going to use the dark one here. And again, I'm just going to put one there. These are kind of flat too, which I like how it's Stampin' Up! Is starting to do that. Helps with the postage. So that kind of makes it a little bit better. So let's get started using, I'm going to use the Stamparatus. Stamparatus. Oh my God, how many times am I going to say that? Stampin' Positional Tool. Okay, the first thing though I'm going to do, your card base, this one here is cut at 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. So I'm going to score that. And that'll stay flat. Now, if you notice, there's a little hangover there. Call it a hangover. So I'm just going to snip that off. Okay, there you go. It's only a tiny one. So I'll snip that off. Then we have another piece that's cut at 5 1/4 by 4. But this piece, if I remember correctly, I went in about 1 inch. Yes. Okay, so I went in an inch. And I ordered scoring blades, which they're upstairs. They just came yesterday. And I'm going to score this 7 times. And I'm going to go every 1/8 of an inch. I don't know why she's getting caught up there on the top. She is though. Okay, I'm going to go to the bottom and do this. I don't like how she's getting caught up on the top there. That's better. So go, that was 1. 2. Need to have it flat. 3. 4. 5. 6. And 7. So you can see that that is scored 7 times. Now there's a little bit of an overflap there, but it's not going to matter because it's going to get covered. So then, if I used my Stampin' Positional tool, you have magnets that have little flaps on them, so they're easier to pick up. If you put them down this way, you're going to have to slide it. But if you put it this way, and they can be gotten apart quite easy as well. So let's take them off. There is a notch right here. There is paper that goes into these notches, but I don't have it, so I'll show you that later. But if I wanted to, you can put your paper here and it's not going to move anywhere. And then you can put your magnets on it. And I'm going to put my sentiment down here, okay? That's probably where I had it on the last one. I probably had it up a little more, so let's just put it up a little more. And this one here, they have springs, and there's holes, must be these holes right here. They go into this here. Oh, wait now. Like I said, guys, this is the first time I'm using it. Okay, there it is. So then I will press down to pick it up. I'll position my paper again. Then I'd bring in my stamp pad. And I'm just going to do this as if I'm going to have to do this again, okay, just so I can show you. So then I'll put it there, press down, and you see how it's not very dark. So I will ink it up again, but I'll do a better job this time. Don't worry about that. It's not going to go on your paper. Press it down again, hold it for a couple of seconds, and there you go. And this never got transferred. If I had a bigger piece, something bigger, I would put it into these holes here and press it down. This is also good if I want to go happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Like if I wanted to come over here now, wait now. If I wanted to come over here and do it again and do it again, right? So that's as much as I'm going to show you of that machine tonight, or that tool. It also has a sponge on the back, which kind of keeps it from running all over the place. Now, we can put this down. I'm going to use dimensionals. What's everybody drinking this evening, or are you drinking anything? Don't forget too, our videos get deleted after 30 days, but I upload mine to YouTube, and the YouTube video is the same, Stampin' Creations with Maureen P. And I'd really like it if some of you would go in there and leave a comment or hit the like button, just so that I can get more people to find out about my videos. So the first thing I'm going to do is position this, and that's going to go down flat. Okay. And you can do this kind of thing with any shape of a die. That's about even there. I'm going to go up a little bit. Then I am going to put some glue. So let me get my silicone mat. And I think this is... I think this is open. I'm not really sure. Let's see. Yeah. So I'm just going to go around this and put little dots of glue, and I'll bring you right down close. So I'm just putting little dots of glue all over this. I can't believe that we had a mass shooting in BC in a school. It just blows my mind. My heart goes out to those people. Never thought that would happen here in Canada. Okay, I'm going to move you up again so that I don't hit the camera. And the beauty of this mat is the glue dries on it and then it just peels off. So now I'm going to put this down and I'm going to nest it right around and press it down, and hopefully that'll stick. Maybe after I'll just put a block on top of it after I get my gems on it. Close up the stamp pad. I almost put a card in it. Now I'm going to take these purple ones again, or maybe this time I'll use the yellow ones. That's the one beauty about this DSP. There's so many different colors that you can use. So I'm just going to put a yellow one here. And a little one there. So that's our cards for tonight. And you can see I had it with purple and yellow. So this is the one that I just did. So I am just going to, this block got a stamp on it, but that's okay. And I'm going to turn the camera around. Maybe I'll put this on top so that's the one you're seeing. So there you are. That's the card for this evening, and I hope you enjoyed that. And like I said, you can use that with any type of a die that you can nest them together. And what I mean by nesting a die together, the sentiment that I used tonight, the happiest birthday wishes, came from the branching out die set or stamp set. And see, put my fingers right into it. Okay, I'm going to get off before I put my finger on something and don't realize I'm putting my finger on something. So I hope you enjoyed that. And don't forget, if there's ever a time that you want to follow up and you remember a card that I've done and you want to know how to do it, just go into YouTube and look up Stampin' Creations by Maureen P. or with Maureen P. And all my cards are there from January of last year, 2025. Okay. And this one will be put there within the next day or so, maybe even tonight. Take care, everyone, and have a great day.